Alright, so the first thing I need to do for this downstairs rail section is to use an angle finder. Now this is a pretty simple tool, but I need to measure two different angles. The first one is where these rails will come and intersect with the ceiling so I can get the right cut on that. And then the second angle I need to measure is for this vertical post, and that's for the section that I need to dado out to fit it inside of here. So it's real simple to use. Just snug it down a little bit and get it set to the base. Now we push that up there, and that's it. We have our angle, and I can use this now when I go back to the radial arm saw and make that cut. The way we measure this other angle is basically kind of the same way, only this time we're working off of this one, and now that gives me the cut I need to make for that. So let's get down to the workshop and make these cuts. All right, time to get started on the angled part of the stair rails. It's pretty cold this morning. We got a nice 10, and it's a little cold to work out here, but I just wanted to get this done, so I'm going to get going. So we'll begin by, first of all, making all the end cuts. And so we'll get all these cut, and then we can go back and cut our dados. So I switched over to just a nice finished blade. I've got my angle finder ready, and now what we need to do is adjust this radial arm saw to work this. I'd use my miter saw, but that angle is just a little bit steeper than it's capable of. All right, now that we've got it set up and done a test cut, let's do one for real. Whoa, stop right there. I forgot that sometimes when you're cutting a diagonal and you have a short end, it can go flying. Let's back that up and let's look at it again in slow-mo. Okay, there it is. So that's it for the rails running down the stairs. They just terminate on the ceiling, and what I'll do up here is just put a little finish screw in each one of those to locate it. Doesn't really need much. And I will do the same thing with the rest of these. I'll just epoxy them. And just like the other ones that are sitting waiting for sanding, I'll do these at the same time. So we'll sand these, cut them to length, and then Sharon gets to move on and do the poly.